The imaging world is standing on the precipice of a total technological shift, and the name on everyone's lips right now isn't just another incremental update. We are talking about the Canon EOS R4, a camera that was once thought to be a myth due to long-standing naming superstitions. But in 2026, it has emerged as the single most disruptive force in the professional mirrorless market. For years, Canon stayed away from the number 4, but the leaks surfacing now suggest they've broken that tradition for a reason that is nothing short of revolutionary. This isn't just a bridge between the R5 and the R3. It is a direct assault on the very concept of what a hybrid camera can achieve. Welcome back to my channel Tech Rivet for exclusive insights into the future of tech. Subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon for more tech updates. Imagine a sensor so dense with information that it blurs the line between medium format quality and 35mm agility. The whispers coming out of the supply chain point toward an 80-megapixel stacked BSI CMOS sensor, a resolution so high it makes current flagships look like entry-level toys. But resolution is only half the story. The real magic lies in a new architecture called quad-pixel autofocus. While the industry has been perfecting dual-pixel technology for a decade, quad-pixel is a generational leap that allows the camera to track subjects across both vertical and horizontal axes with a level of surgical precision that feels almost psychic. If you've ever missed focus because a bird turned its head or a bride moved in a deep shadow, the R4 is designed to ensure those failures never happen again. As we dive deeper into the hardware of this 2026 beast, we have to talk about the sheer processing power required to move 80 megapixels at high speed. Canon has reportedly developed the Digic Accelerator, a secondary processor dedicated entirely to deep learning AI tasks. This works in tandem with the primary Digic processor to handle what photographers are calling action priority tracking. This isn't just eye tracking, it's skeletal tracking. The camera understands the physics of the human body. In a crowded football stadium or a chaotic wedding dance floor, the EOS R4 can predict where a player's face will be even if they are momentarily obscured by another person. It calculates movement in three-dimensional space at a rate of hundreds of times per second. For the USA audience where sports and high-end commercial photography drive the market, this is a game changer. It means the perfect shot is no longer a matter of luck or timing. It's a mathematical certainty. You aren't just buying a camera. You're buying an insurance policy against missed moments. The video capabilities are where the EOS R4 truly begins to alienate the competition. We are looking at internal 8K recording at 60 frames per second in 12-bit RAW. Now, we've seen 8K before, but never like this. The R4 reportedly utilizes a revolutionary graphene cooling system. In previous years, high-resolution cameras were notorious for overheating, often shutting down after 20 minutes of heavy use. But graphene is a material that conducts heat 10 times better than copper. This allows the R4 to record unlimited 8K video without the need for bulky, loud external fans. It keeps the body slim, weather-sealed, and rugged. Think about the implications for documentary filmmakers or wedding videographers in the Texas heat or the humidity of Florida. You can shoot a full-day event in 8K without ever worrying about a temperature warning icon appearing on your screen. Furthermore, the camera introduces a new oversampled 4K mode that is arguably the cleanest video signal ever produced by a full-frame sensor. By downsampling from that massive 80MP base, the level of micro-contrast and color depth in the 4K footage is indistinguishable from high-end cinema cameras costing $50,000. Now, let's talk about the physical build, because a professional tool is only as good as the hands it's built for. The EOS R4 is rumored to feature a 9 million electronic viewfinder. To put that in perspective, that is almost like having a high-definition cinema screen pressed against your eye. There is zero lag, and the refresh rate is so high that your brain cannot distinguish the digital image from reality. This is crucial for professionals who spend 10 hours a day looking through glass. Combined with a magnesium alloy chassis that is both lighter and stronger than the R5, The R4 feels like a natural extension of the arm. Canon is also addressing the Goldilocks problem of size. The R3 is too big for some. The R5 is too small for others. The R4 finds that perfect middle ground with a modular grip system that allows you to strip it down for street photography or bulk it up for heavy-duty telephoto work. It's the ultimate chameleon. But why now? Why did Canon choose 2026 to release this specific model? The answer lies in the fierce competition from Sony and Nikon. For the last 2 years, the Sony A7R series and the Nikon Z8 have been eating into Canon's market share in the high-resolution segment. Canon needed a Sony killer, and the R4 is their response. It's not just about matching specs, it's about leapfrogging them. By including features like neural network upscaling directly in the camera, Canon is allowing users to generate 240 megapixel files without ever touching a computer. This is a dream come true for landscape photographers who want to print billboard-sized images without losing a single blade of grass in the detail. It's a workflow revolution. Instead of spending hours in post-production, the camera's internal AI does the heavy lifting, cleaning up noise at high ISOs and sharpening images using patterns learned from millions of professional photographs. The price point is the final piece of the puzzle. Leaks suggest a launch price of around $4,500 to $4,800. For a hobbyist, that's a fortune. For a professional in the USA, where a single high-end commercial shoot can pay for the gear twice over, it's a steal. When you consider that this one body replaces the need for a high-res landscape camera, a high-speed sports camera, and a high-end cinema camera, the value proposition becomes undeniable. Is the unified beast. It's the camera that makes you wonder why you ever carried 3 different bodies in your bag. As we move closer to the official announcement, the excitement is reaching a fever pitch. We are looking at a device that doesn't just record the world. It interprets it, enhances it, and preserves it with a level of fidelity that was science fiction just 5 years ago. In conclusion, the Canon EOS R4 is more than a 2026 hardware release. It's a statement of intent. It proves that the superstition of the number 4 was just a waiting period for technology to catch up to Canon's ambition. Whether you're a wildlife photographer in the Rockies, a fashion shooter in New York, or a YouTuber looking to future-proof your content in 8K, the R4 is the horizon everyone is looking toward. It's fast, it's smart, it's rugged, and most importantly, it's the new benchmark. The era of compromise is over. The era of the R4 has begun, and the photography world will never be the same again. It's not a question of if you'll want one. It's a question of how soon you can get your hands on it before the pre-order list stretch into 2027. This is the pinnacle of the RF mount, the crown jewel of Canon's engineering, and the future of your creative vision.